What's up, everybody? This is your boy Tech G back with another video to help you successfully pass the CompTIA 220-1001 examination. So let's get into it. In this video, you will learn about various peripherals and their uses. Let's talk about a computer peripheral. So by definition, a computer peripheral is any external device that provides input and output for the computer. Some are designed to input data and others are designed to output data from the computer. Let's talk about printers. A printer is a peripheral device which makes a persistent representation of graphics and/or text, usually on paper. Printers, including multifunctional devices that can print, scan, copy, or print, scan, copy, and fax, require specific drivers to be installed before the device is connected to enable full use of device features. Some operating systems like Microsoft Windows or Apple Mac OS systems may have drivers to popular printers already pre-installed, but you may come across cases where the printer is outdated and the drivers to operate them need to be manually installed in order for the printer to fully function. Standalone or network printers enable the printing of paper documents from applications. Laser printers are common in business and inkjet printers are most common in home use applications. Let's talk about Adf and Flatbed Scanners. So a multi-function or all-in-one printers, fax machines, photocopiers, and scanners. An automatic document feeder is a feature which takes several pages and feeds the paper one page at a time into a scanner or copier, allowing the user to scan and thereby copy, print, or fax multiple page documents without having to manually replace each page. An image scanner is a device that optically scans images, printed text, handwriting, or an object and converts it to a digital image. All scanners can connect via a USB port. Some can also use Wi-Fi. Almost every multifunction device includes a flatbed scanner with resolutions up to 2400 dpi or dots per inch. Most of these also include a sheet folder for easier scanning of multiple pages. Scanners made for photos typically support resolutions up to 4800 dpi or higher. A driver is typically installed before the scanner is connected. Drivers are available for Windows and Mac, and portable models also support Android and iOS. Some scanner vendors also provide Linux drivers. Let's talk about a barcode scanner. So a barcode reader is an optical scanner that can read printed barcodes, decode the data contained in the barcode, and send the data to a computer. Like a flatbed scanner, it consists of a light source, a lens, and a light sensor translating optical impulses into electrical signals. Additionally, nearly all barcode readers contain decoder circuitry that can analyze the barcode's image data provided by the sensor and sending the barcode's content to the scanner's output port. Now, there are various types of barcode readers out there. The first one we have is called a pin-based barcode reader. And these readers use a pin-shaped device that includes a light source and photodiode in the tip. Then we have laser scanners, and these are used in grocery stores and big box stores. Then you have CCD or CMOS readers, and they use a handheld gun-shaped device to hold an array of light sensors mounted in a row. And then we have camera-based readers, and these contain many rows of CCD sensors that generate an image of the sensor that is processed to decode the barcode information. And here is a wonderful picture of a typical barcode scanner. Let's talk about a QR code scanner. So a QR code, which stands for Quick Response Code, is a two-dimensional machine-readable optical label that contains information about the item to which it is attached, which can be read by a scanner or a mobile phone. QR codes often contain data for a locator, identifier, or tracker that points to a website or application. QR codes use 4 standardized encoding modes, and those modes are numeric, alphanumeric, byte binary, and kanji. And they use these to store data efficiently. Extensions may also be used. Let's talk about monitors. So a computer monitor is an output device that displays information in pictorial form. A monitor usually comprises the visual display, circuitry, casing, and power supply. The display device in modern monitors is typically a thin film transistor liquid crystal display, or a TFT LCD, with LED backlighting. Monitors are connected to the computer via VGA, DVI, HDMI DisplayPort, Thunderbolt, low voltage differential signaling, or other proprietary connectors and signals. Some monitors use touchscreen technology that enables both input and output from the monitor. Next, we have a VR headset. A virtual reality headset is a head-mounted device that provides virtual reality for the wearer. Virtual reality is computer simulations projected into a headset that covers the user's entire field of vision, creating a virtual world experience. Inside the mask, 2 LED panels, one for each eye, are located inside the head-mounted device. The visual feed to these panels is adjusted to create the 3D effect. The HMD, or the head-mounted device, can monitor head movements, and a special glove can add hand inputs so the user can move around in the 3D environment. In computing, an optical drive is a disk drive that uses laser light or electromagnetic waves within or near the visible light spectrum as part of the process of reading or writing data to or from optical disks by way of continuous spirals or indentations called pits and lands that are burned into the non-label side of the disk from the middle outward to the edge. There are 3 main categories for optical drives, and those are CDs, DVDs, and Blu-ray. Due to most modern laptops being shipped without optical drives, external optical drives are a good solution for when the use of an optical drive is necessary. They can connect via USB and usually have self-loading drivers. Then we have a mouse. A computer mouse is a handheld hardware input device that can be wired or wireless that controls a cursor in the GUI and can move and select text, icons, files, and folders on your computer. A standard mouse is a plug-and-play device as well. Windows, Mac, and Linux include mouse drivers. To install a USB mouse, simply plug it in and the operating system installs the drivers as needed. Mouse alternatives such as touchscreens, trackballs, and trackpads are considered mouse devices because they install and are configured the same way. If a mouse uses Bluetooth, it needs to be paired with the computer's Bluetooth receiver. Then we have a keyboard. A keyboard is one of the primary input devices used with a computer. Similar to an electric typewriter, a keyboard is comprised of buttons that create letters, numbers, and symbols, as well as performing other functions. A standard keyboard, unlike a printer, scanner, or other multifunction device, is a plug-and-play device, meaning it is automatically recognized by the operating system. A touchpad, which is also known as a trackpad, is a pointing device featuring a tactile sensor, which is a specialized surface that can translate the motion and position of a user's fingers to a relative position on the operating system that is made to output to the screen. Touchpads are a common feature of laptop computers as opposed to using a mouse on a desktop, and are also used as a substitute for a mouse where desktop space is scarce. Touchpads can also be externally connecting devices, which can connect via USB and self-install drivers as well. A signature pad. This is a device that electronically captures a person's handwritten signature on an LCD touchpad using a pen-type stylus. As a user digitally signs a data captures LCD touchpad, a sensor reads the pressure from the tip of the stylus, transmitting signature data to a computer. Signature pads are used in banking, medical, retail, and other environments where signature verification is required. Most signature pads use a USB interface. Game controllers. A game controller is usually a handheld input device used with video games or entertainment systems to provide input to a video game, typically to control an object or character in the game. Game controllers, gamepads, and joysticks typically plug into a computer's USB port, although there are plenty that utilize wireless connections as well. Talk about cameras and webcams. So the two types of cameras that can be added to a desktop or a laptop are as follows. You have a webcam, which is a camera that connects to a computer. It captures either still pictures or motion video, and with the aid of software can transmit its video on the internet in real time. And then you have a digital camera, which can use the desktop or laptop as a permanent storage location for the photos or videos you have already taken. And both types of cameras can connect via USB ports. A microphone is a device that converts sound into an electrical signal. The microphone can connect to a computer via the 3.5mm mini jack, microphone jack, or to a USB port, which is directly connected to a sound card mounted on the motherboard. Computer speakers can be connected in one of several ways to a PC depending on the computer. You can connect via 3.5mm mini jack, HDMI connection, SPDIF connection, USB, or proprietary sound card header cables. Most desktop computers use integrated sound, but some use a sound card for higher quality sound. Let's talk about a headset. A headset combines a headphone with a microphone. Headsets are made with either a single earpiece or a double earpiece and connects to a computer either wirelessly or with a USB connection. Headsets provide the equivalent functionality of a telephone headset, but with hands-free operation. Next, we have a projector. A projector is an optical device that projects an image or moving images onto a surface, commonly a projection screen. Most projectors create an image by shining a light through a small transparent lens, but some newer types of projectors can project the image directly by using lasers. Projectors can support USB, DVD, HDMI, and DisplayPort connections. Let's talk about brightness real quick. So brightness is an attribute of visual perception in which a source appears to be radiating or reflecting light. In other words, brightness is the perception elicited by the luminance of a visual target. The brightness of an LCD display is measured in candelas per square meter, sometimes referred to as nits. The higher this value, the brighter the display. Lumens are a measure of the total amount of visible light to the human eye from a light source. The higher the lumen rating, the brighter the light source will appear. The brightness of a projector is measured in lumens. External storage devices. In computing, external storage comprises devices that store information outside a computer. Such devices may be permanently attached to the computer, may be removable, or may use removable media. External storage is commonly in the form of a USB thumb drive or an eSATA hard drive. KVM, a keyboard video mouse switch, is a hardware device that allows a user to control multiple computers from one or more sets of keyboards, video monitors, and mice. Some servers are controlled directly from a display keyboard and mouse the same way the desktops are, but many are controlled using a KVM switch or with remote access software. Let's talk about these magnetic readers. So a card reader is a data input device that reads data from a card-shaped storage medium. Modern card readers are electronic devices that can read plastic cards embedded with either a barcode, a magnetic strip, computer chip, or another storage medium. Common uses for magnetic and chip readers is for payment services. NFC tap pay device. So near field communication is a set of communication protocols that enables two electronic devices, one of which is usually a portable device such as a smartphone, to establish communication by bringing them within 4 centimeters of each other. NFC enables smartphones to be used for payment services such as Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and others. NFC also enables file transfer between supported devices. To transfer files between smartphones with NFC, both smartphones must have NFC enabled and an NFC file transfer utility enabled, such as S-Beam for Samsung phones or Android Beam for Android phones. Once that is enabled, simply tap the phones together to transfer files. NFC can also be used with compatible printers for tap-to-print capabilities. And finally, let's talk about a smart card reader. So a smart card is a physical electronic authorization device used to control access to a resource. It is typically a plastic credit card sized card with an embedded integrated circuit chip. External smart card readers can connect via USB ports. Once a smart card reader has been installed, it works the same as a built-in smart card reader for controlling access or restricting resources. Smart card readers are supported by Windows, Mac, and popular Linux distributions. A driver is typically installed automatically when a smart card reader is connected. All right, so now let's go ahead and do some of this wonderful check on learning, shall we? First question is, which device can be used as a substitute for a mouse? Is it a signature pad, a keyboard, a touchpad, or a game controller? So which device can be used as a sub for a mouse? The correct answer is a touchpad. Next question. Which device allows for paper documents to be automatically inserted into a multi-function device? Is it an ADF? Is it a USB? Is it an NFC? Or is it a KVM? So which device allows for paper documents to be automatically inserted into a multi-function device? The correct answer is an ADF, or an automatic document feeder. All right. Final question. What device allows for you to capture still or motion images and transmit the images over the internet in real time? Is it a projector? Is it a monitor? Is it a digital camera? Or is it a webcam? So which one of these allow for you to capture still or motion images and transmit those motion images over the internet? The correct answer is a webcam, ladies and gentlemen. That is correct. All right. So in summary, we have talked about various peripheral types and their uses. Now, if you felt like you got something valuable out of this information, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the share button, drop a comment below, but most importantly, subscribe to this channel. Also, go visit my website, Technology G, so that you can get read up on the latest and greatest to help you successfully pass the CompTIA 220-1001 examination. And until next video, ladies and gentlemen, peace.